So this morning, as I was driving from my appointment, I was thinking about everything that's going on in the world right now, which right now we're battling all the storms that's coming against us from nature. And it's like God was saying, people are out preparing for the storm. They're getting ready for the storm that's coming up this weekend, the tropical storms that's hitting, the hurricanes that's hitting. They're getting ready for it. They're going to get their flashlights, their batteries, their food, their water, everything they need. He said, but when the storms of life come, how prepared are you? Do you go out and get ready for the storms of life the same way you get ready for the storms of nature? So on today, I ask you and I encourage you to think about your storms that's coming up against you that's spiritual, your storms of life. Are you in God's word? Are you standing on his promises? Are you praying? Are you fasting? Are you getting ready for his storms that's going to come up against you? We get ready for these natural storms and we do what we got to do. And we think we got it all together. But when that big flood come through and it tries to take you out, how prepared are you? Are you ready for the storm, the spiritual storm that's going to come up against you? Are you ready for that today? So think about it as you're getting ready for these storms that's happening naturally here on earth. Think about the storms that's going to come up against you in life. Think about how prepared you are and how ready you are for those storms. I told God, I would love to prepare for the storm, but I don't want the storm to take me. And that's one thing about me is when the storms come, I don't get excited about the storms. I don't get crazy about the storms. I do what I got to do to take care of the home. Same way as a storm in my life. When the storm comes to my life, I do what I got to do to take care of life. So when that storm comes, I have peace. I have joy. I have God's peace, because God's peace is what you need in the midst of the storm. In the midst of the storm, if you just say Jesus, Jesus, and I'm not talking about the natural storms right now. I'm not talking about the storms here on earth. I'm talking about the storms of life, the health, the finances, your children, your husband, your home, anything that's trying to bear you down, addictions, whatever's trying to hold you down. That's a storm of life. That's a storm that's trying to take you out. And I ask you on today, prepare for your spiritual storm. The same way you prepare for these natural storms, take time to prepare for your spiritual storms. So I ask you to get in your word, stand on God's promises, know that God got your back through the storm. He will never bring you through a storm to leave you in a storm.